the Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention (NCDC) and other relevant agencies to intensify surveillance and monitoring of passengers, particularly those arriving from high-risk regions. According to the statement, passengers are being screened for symptoms associated with Ebola, and any suspected case will be promptly isolated and subjected to secondary health checks in line with established national and international health protocols. It urges passengers to remain calm, comply with health screening procedures, and report any symptoms to health officials. Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) has launched the Simplified Customs Advanced Declaration System at the international wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, in a move aimed at improving passenger clearance, compliance, and operations. The platform, designed to simplify baggage declaration for inbound international passengers, is expected to reduce manual bottlenecks, improve transparency in revenue assessment, and enhance operational efficiency at Nigeria's international airport. Speaking during the launch, the Deputy Controller General of Customs in charge of ICT modernization, Mrs. Oluyomi Adebaki, said the deployment marks another major step in the service's digital transformation agenda. Mrs. Adebaki said the initiative became necessary following operational challenges encountered on the service's previous passenger declaration platform earlier this year. The lawmaker representing Ibadan North Federal Constituency, Mr. Folajimi Oyekule, has expressed sorrow over the tragic killing of a government school teacher abducted by suspected kidnappers in Oyo State, while extending heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families in a statement in Ibadan. Mr. Oyekule described the unfortunate incident as painful, heartbreaking, and a rude reminder of the security challenges confronting this country. He assured residents that the state government, alongside security agencies, has continued to intensify efforts towards ensuring the safe rescue of those still in captivity, expressing confidence that ongoing operations would yield positive results. The lawmaker urged the residents to remain calm, vigilant, and support the security agencies to provide useful information that could aid ongoing rescue operations. The Oyo State government has launched Oitma Youth Volunteers Program as a direct response to rising road carnage, loss of lives, and worsening traffic conditions in the state. The initiative by Oyo State Board Road Traffic Management Authority (OTMA) was in collaboration with Special Assistant on Student Affairs and Oyo State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority. Launching the program at the State Secretariat, Ibadan, the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Musibau Babatunde, said the initiative was aimed at reshaping road behavior and cutting down on accidents across the state. Professor Babatunde, who was represented by Permanent Secretary, General Administration, Governor's Office, Dr. Bodela Dikbo, added that poor road attitude and weak adherence to traffic laws had led to dangerous driving patterns. In his welcome address, Chairman OTMA, retired Major Adeshagba Adekoya, said the aim was to involve youth in government and to promote good road behavior. 100 youth, mostly youth, were randomly selected across the state and committed as pioneer volunteers under the program to serve as ambassadors for responsible road usage across the state. You're on to the news at 11 on Premier FM 93.5 from the Stable of Radio Nigeria. This day in 1927, Britain recognized the independence of Saudi Arabia. And now to the rest of the stories. A woman has died after stepping out of her car and falling 10 feet down an uncovered maintenance hole on 5th Avenue in New York City. Police said officers responding to an emergency call in Manhattan and found the woman unconscious and unresponsive down the manhole. The woman, identified by police as Dominique Gukash of Bainclave Manor, New York, was taken to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead. Police said after the review of the video footage that the cover of the manhole was dislodged by a truck. New York Department of Environment Protection managing the city's water supply and wastewater infrastructure disclosed that open manholes are a common issue in the city, but it had received more than 700 service requests regarding open manholes so far this year. A court in Pakistan sentenced a man to death over the murder of a teen social media influencer that sparked uproar across the country. It was gathered that the suspect Umar Hayat broke into the home of a 17-year-old Sana Yusuf in June last year and shot her dead after she rejected his repeated advances. Hayat admitted to his crime in July last year, saying he had developed a one-sided obsession with Yusuf after some interaction online. Reacting, the victim's father, Syed Yusuf, said the verdict by the court was a lesson for all such criminals in society. The court also ordered the suspect Hayat to pay $9,000 as compensation to Yusuf's family. And now sport. The 2026 Ibadan International Polo Tournament has officially ended with 6 teams competing for the finals of the Olubadan, Rotimi and Ade Alakija Memorial Cups at the Polo Field Eleyele. In the final of the Olubadan Cup, Ibadan DFLB defeated Lagos at Shoreline by 7.5 goals to 7 goals to clinch the trophy. Also, Kano, Iba Oil and Gas claimed the Rotimi Cup finals after scoring 5 goals against its opponent, Lagos Volta, which scored 4 goals. The Ade Alakija Cup was won by Kano Golden Abure, scoring 6.5 to beat Lagos Benue Security, who scored 3 goals. Commenting on the final tournament, the chief host, who is also the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, said 120 years of polo sport deserve celebration. Oba Ladoja urged residents in the state to sustain their support for polo sport.
120 years, the life of a nation is not small. Not to talk of the life of a club. This club has been on for 120 years. We have now changed the cup from Ibadan Cup to Olubadan Cup in my honor, and I'm very grateful for that. I am here to give solidarity to them.
In an interview, the president of Ibadan Polo Club, Mr. Bola Adeyemi, said the tournament was hitch-free, saying stakeholders, including sponsored, had value for their money.
I feel elated. It was 8 days of good fun. We thank God also for an accident-free tournament. Our sponsors got good value for their money and they're so happy with us. The players had an exciting time here. Our spectators were so great.
The polo tournament, which started on the 10th of this month, attracted 6 clubs drawn from Lagos, Ibadan, Kano and Port Harcourt.
Africa's rich culture.
Teach your boy today to change the world tomorrow. In today's Heart of the Matter, from Lola Bagbayegun of our Current Affairs Unit, writes on empowering the boy child.
Africa's rich culture and traditions are a testament to its diversity. But in the quest for gender equality, people must remember that the empowerment of both girls and boys is crucial. While much attention has been given to empowering girls, it is equally essential to address the unique challenges faced by the boy child in Africa. However, society must also remember the importance of empowering the boy child as a well-trained, confident, and responsible boy grows into a man who contributes positively to family, community, and a nation. Education is often seen as the great equalizer, and it plays a pivotal role in the empowerment of the boy child. Unfortunately, access to quality education remains unequal across Africa. Boys in marginalized communities face challenges such as limited resources, early dropout rates, and the pressure to engage in child labor. Empowering the boy child means ensuring that every young boy has access to a quality education, providing them with the tools to pursue their dreams and aspirations. Physical and mental health are fundamental aspects of empowerment. boys like girls should have access to proper health care, nutrition, and mental health support. By ensuring their well-being, it will enable them to focus on their personal growth and development. Many boys today face challenges such as peer pressure, drug abuse, lack of mentorship, and emotional neglect. Some are taught that real men do not cry, which makes them hide their feelings and struggle silently. This can lead to anger, violence, depression, or poor life decisions. Parents, teachers, religious leaders, and society all have a role to play in raising responsible boys. Boys should be taught respect, discipline, hard work, and kindness. They should also be encouraged to express themselves, develop their talents, and pursue their dreams without fear. When boys are guided properly, they can become great leaders and role models. Furthermore, empowering the boy child helps reduce crime and violence in the society. Empowering the boy child is not about competing with the empowerment of the girl child. Instead, it is about recognizing that both boys and girls should have equal opportunities to thrive and contribute to their communities and society as a whole. True gender equality can also be achieved when all children are empowered to reach their fullest potential. In Africa, the empowerment of the boy child is not an isolated effort, but an integral part of the broader goal of fostering a more just and equitable society. When boys are educated and morally trained, they are more likely to become responsible fathers, supportive husbands, and productive citizens. Empowering the boy child is just as important as empowering the girl child. Both genders need equal care, support, and opportunities to build a better future, as a balanced society can only be achieved when both boys and girls are properly guided and empowered.
The script on Empowering the Boy Child was written by Funlola Bagbayigunva. Current Affairs Unit was read by Fiyishara Uwumoyula. To end the news at 11 on Premier FM 93.5 FM from the stable of Radio Nigeria, the top stories again. FAN collaborated with relevant agencies to prevent Ebola outbreak. Nigeria Customs Services has taken steps to improve clearing operations at airports, and court sentenced men to death over murder in Pakistan. For any information, contact us on these numbers 0802-334-5294 and 0803-342-9552, or visit us at number 617 Jibowo Crescent, Iyago Quarters, or Obadibingbe Road, Bagi, Dubai, Ibadan. That ends the news at 11 at Premier FM 93.5. It was edited by Olabi Fadaunsi. I am Dayo Adenuga. Thank you for listening.